Had so many wonderful applicants for the student speaker that it becomes challenging in selecting one. However, through much discussion, we identified one with a compelling journey of hard work to achieve their goals in the classroom while also managing family and work responsibilities. Francis Custodio is a homegrown Bay Area native. He attended St. Ignatius High School and the University of San Francisco. Francis is a certified public accountant and has worked in public accounting for over 15 years. He is currently a partner at Devereaux, Cooner & Company, a CPA firm in San Francisco. He is an active member of business organizations such as Provisors, Cal CPA, and the International Advisory Group. During his free time, he enjoys spending time with his family and friends. He loves to coach his kids' sports teams and act in video and films. He recently completed a movie with Mark Munoz, an ex-UFC fighter, and Danny Trejo, known for his roles in movies such as Machete and Con Air. Please join me in welcoming your student speaker, Francis Custodio.
Let's go! Let's go!
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Good morning, everyone. Members of Board of Trustees, President Fike, alumni, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, family, friends, and to my fellow graduates, class of 2019, we did it. As we reflect on our journey today from such a great institution, Golden Gate University, I can't believe we are finally here. Graduation day. The late nights of studying at the library, cramming for a test at the GGU cafe while stuffing your face with a bagel, taking an online quiz at home or at the office, or praying that the teacher does not call on you during class, seem to fade away and are only distant memories at this time. Do you still remember what brought you to GGU? Do you remember the feeling when you first started and realized the amount of work that you need to put in to graduate? Do you remember the goals you set for yourself for higher learning? I still remember the day I framed my goal of achieving my degree. This is the frame. This frame serves as a continuous reminder that I have a goal to accomplish. During my sophomore year in undergrad, 19 years ago, at the University of San Francisco, I decided to set goals for myself and frame them after I decided accounting as my major. I was able to mark items off from this list, but the final goal was to continue my degree in taxation. It has been 18 years since I framed these career goals, but I'm happy to say that I get to mark this goal complete along with everyone graduating with me today. This goal took 10 years for me to complete. I decided to stretch it out and take one class a year due to tax season and my kids' super busy activity schedule. To be honest, the long gap between each class were very tough for me to get motivated and register for the next one. You know, I recently ran a half marathon. I learned that the secret is to not stop running. Once you stop, it is hard to get back at it again, and the chances of cramping is a lot higher. For me, this was the same issue when taking classes at GGU, as it was a struggle to get started again after the long breaks. As you know, 10 years is a very long time. When I started 10 years ago, the GGU bookstore and cafe were in another building. Now they're in the same building where the classes are held. When I started 10 years ago, the Golden State Warriors was a horrible, horrible basketball team. They were so bad that Klay Thompson didn't know that there was a basketball team in Oakland. Now they are one of the greatest teams ever assembled. Great win last night against the Clippers. When I started 10 years ago, I was much skinnier. Since then, I've gained I'm lying, more like 15 pounds. I honestly blame it on the dim sum restaurant Yang Sing next to GGU. I passed by it every time I came home from school. Even though I somehow controlled myself and avoided it, I had McDonald's and Chipotle just calling me around the corner. During my 10 years, my wife and I had 2 more children, totaling to 3, changed employers, made partner in my firm, but also endured tough times, such as dealing with the passing of several loved ones and going through several injuries. Whether it took you 10 years, 5 years, 2 years to get your degree, there were challenges, distractions, temptations, and obstacles that you had to get through to accomplish your graduate degree today. Confucius once said, "When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goal, adjust the action steps." You know, when I told my wife that I was graduating today several months ago, this was her response, and it's the truth. Her response was, "How? When? What?" Yeah, exactly. "Hun, I'm graduating. How? When? What?" Let me translate so we can understand. Basically, she asked me the following questions with these 3 words. How did you find time when you were coaching basketball and baseball all year round for 9 years? When did you go to class and complete your assignments when you're so busy at work? And what? You finished school? Majority of the time, your efforts went unnoticed by many family and friends. They did not see the challenges and obstacles that you went through, such as studying before or after work. I'm sure many of you studied during work hours as you immediately close your GGU browser as your boss passed by. You know who you are. Many of the graduates today also have children to look after. Studying for your class with children in the house was a definite challenge. I recall a time when my youngest daughter, Isabella, climbed my back while I was completing my take-home midterm. She slid down my right arm, swung around my neck, screaming with joy. At that point, my night of studying was over. There was another time when my middle daughter, Kaylee, threw up on me and my homework. It was really messy and disgusting, and I don't think Professor Vincent would have appreciated me submitting that homework. Dorothy Height, a civil rights activist, once said that greatness is not measured by what a man or woman accomplishes, but by the opposition he or she has to overcome to reach their goals. Despite all the obstacles and challenges we had to go through to graduate, we managed to somehow get here today. To conclude, life will not pause or slow down, whether we like it or not. It is up to us to stay focused, determined, and goal-oriented. This frame reminded me every day that I had a goal that I wanted to accomplish. I would like to acknowledge the Golden Gate University faculty and staff who were instrumental in making sure that I stayed on my path to graduate and reach my goal. Without God's help and the support of my wife, children, parents, in-laws, brothers, and other family and friends, I wouldn't be here today. What made today extra special for me is that my 3 kids get to see me graduate. As much as this frame reminded me of my goals, my 3 children motivated me, inspired me, and made my graduation journey worthwhile. My son Angelo said during his 8th grade graduation speech 2 years ago, "No one can tell me where I can and can't go." This statement is true. There are no limits to where you can go and what you can do, as long as you believe in yourself and stick to your goals. Today's accomplishment is a testament to that. Class of 2019, congratulations. We did it. Thank you.